to me, any kind of sound would be extremely improved if you have the real instrument instead of having an electronic instrument. I think it's especially our vocalist Nana, her voice, and then we have this strange kind of instrumentalization with violin and hurdy-gurdy and flute, which is, well, not normal in metal bands.
And I definitely think we have very much a 50-50 mix of folk music and metal. That's our ambition, at least. I think for me is I sort of inherited a tape from my sister that had all this, like, it was a mixtape of old rock and metal, so it was like Iron Maiden and Metallica, like the old stuff. And I think that's definitely one of my first memories of hearing something that sort of clicked with me.
I'm from Roskilde, which is a huge cathedral, and I grew up just very close to the cathedral. So the bells from the cathedral of Roskilde has this. It's not like playing a melody, but it has two bells, and you say like dung, gung, 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 and they're not like really in rhythm. So when you hear the two bells and they're just like almost synchronized, but not really, and then suddenly the other one is just a bit faster, and that melody is something really like goes very deep in my memory.
First time I saw Pink Floyd The Wall on a surround sound speaker, I was blown away. That was really, really well produced. What we did with both the demo and the album was very traditional, layered. You know, we started with some pre-recordings, and then we did the drums first, and then we did, I think, the bass, and then it was just instrument by instrument, just layering it and making it all fit together.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, that definitely gives sort of a very technical, clean sound, or how to put it, as opposed to being like if it were recorded live, or maybe a bit more organic.
I think more real instruments and less electronic instruments. I mean, a trombone electrical is not really the same as a real trombone, because you don't have the breathing and you don't, I mean, so to me, any kind of sound would be extremely improved if you have the real instrument instead of having an electronic instrument.
We played at a Belgian festival called Trolls and Legends. It's like this fantasy festival where they sort of had they had like one part that was like a lot of stands and a market kind of thing, with just all kinds of fantasy related stuff, books and drawings and paintings and models and board games and everything. And then they had a lot of bands in the evening, and we played for, I think they sold out, so we played for about 3,500 people in an indoor giant hall with this massive stage that was like sort of decorated
built like a castle.
Decorated as a castle outwards, and we played for all these people that mainly never heard of us. It was like down in the border of France, like the furthest we've been, and they loved it.
We've heard our music on so many different types of stereos, and it's extremely different how it sounds. Sometimes you can't hear anything from either, or the bottom is just gone, or else, or the high-end spectre is just like totally lost. And so here you can really hear everything. Yeah, the classical problem with like other normal systems is that the bass is just gone. So for me, of course, it's great to actually hear the bass. It's like, oh yeah, right, I was there.